Hello and welcome to our very new story, Goodbye to the Moon. Okay, so by the end of this session, you should be able to understand the unfamiliar words and using the clue words and compose meaningful sentences and practice reading and compare and contrast events in story. And first of all, let's talk about traveling into space and uh, what are your opinions about living on another planet and uh, how can you describe the home in the future? We can also imagine in the near future how would our homes look like. The comprehension skill is to compare and contrast. Compare means to say how two things are alike, to talk about the similarities, and to contrast means to say how two things are different. And the clue words are for contrasting but unlike, to show the differences, and for the similarities or to compare, we use like or as to show the similarities. Um, to compare and contrast means to tell how two or more things are alike and different. The vocabulary words are the first word combustion. Combustion is a noun and it means the process of burning something, anything. Okay, so for example, the combustion of fossil fuels. This is what we use in the cars, in the factories, everywhere, and this what causes the air pollution. Dingy is an adjective and it means gloomy and drab. Drab means dim and not bright. A dingy room. Waft. Waft means, especially if we are talking about a scent or a smell or a sound, pass or cause to pass gently through the air. The smell of stale fat wafted out of the cafe. Of course, I found this picture of a cafe called Waft. Waft. Negotiate. Negotiate is a verb and it means to obtain or bring about by discussion. He negotiated a new contract with the sellers. Negotiate means to find a compromising solution that all or the two parties will agree to. Traversed. Traversed is a verb, and the traverse is a verb, and the past tense is traversed. We drop the e and add ed like we have studied yesterday. Travel, it means travel across or through. So he traversed the forest. He traveled across the forest. Or in the picture is she. Waning. Wane is a verb and it means disappear or decrease. The moon is waning every month. Waxing and waning, as you see in the picture, waxing and waning. These the processes of the process of changing the shape of the moon in the sky. Okay, so let's look at page 144. Look at the meanings. Going through its regular reduction in the amount of its visible portion. So, reduction means going less or decreasing in size, and visible portion means the part that we can see. So we are talking about the waning of the moon. Number two, passed, across or over or through. It's traversed. And then we have the act or process of burning, which is combustion. And number four, lacking brightness or freshness or dirty looking. Yeah, dirty looking, dingy, or lacking the brightness. Oh, yes. Number five, to talk over and arrange terms, confer and consult. Yeah, to talk over and arrange the terms. Yeah, it means negotiate or negotiate. Choose the word from the box that best matches each clue below. I write the word on the line, so we have this clue on the previous slide. Box, we're going to use it. This occurs when something burns. So if we have burns, we are talking about combustion. Number seven, this might describe a dirty, dark room. So if it is dirty and dark, it is dingy. Number eight, an example of this is a small breath of perfume. It's waft. And number nine, this is what you do to make a bargain. So if you're going to bargain, you have to talk with the other parties and talk with them to find solutions and compromise. So we negotiate. Number 10, this happens to the moon as its visible bright side gradually faces away from Earth. This is waning. What's happening to the moon? Please revise all these words, and if you have any questions, please post them in the discussion room. Thank you and goodbye.